Folks, listen up. What you're about to hear could make all the difference in how you and your loved ones weather the days ahead. The news coming in is urgent, and it's time to pay close attention. Today, as you step outside, you might be greeted by a scene that feels almost picture-perfect. The air is crisp, golden leaves drift gently to the ground, and the sky above is a peaceful blue. It's the kind of autumn day that makes you want to linger outdoors, soaking in the last warmth before winter truly arrives. But don't be fooled by this calm. Beneath this tranquil surface, the atmosphere is quietly shifting, and the peace you see now is only temporary. Far to our north, something powerful is stirring. A true winter giant is awakening, and its sights are set on the northern United States. This isn't just another seasonal change, it's the beginning of a major event. This isn't your average cold front rolling through. Meteorologists are tracking something far more intense and unusual, a system that's already raising alarms across the country. We're watching as a massive weather system takes shape, pulling together frigid Arctic air from the north and moist Pacific air from the west. When these two forces collide, it creates the perfect recipe for a blockbuster winter storm, one that could break records and test our preparedness. Forecast models from every major weather agency are in agreement. This could be a historic event. We're talking about a storm so powerful it could bring daily life to a standstill for millions of people, shutting down roads, closing schools, and stranding travelers. If you look at the latest satellite imagery, you'll see a swirling mass of clouds, almost like a hurricane made of ice and snow. It's growing stronger by the hour, gathering energy and momentum as it moves closer to populated areas. The reach of this storm will be vast, stretching all the way from the Pacific Northwest, across the Great Plains, and into the Northeast. Cities and towns along this path need to be on high alert. That means millions of people, families, workers, students need to start preparing right now. Don't wait until the first snowflakes fall or the winds pick up. The time to act is before the storm arrives. Use this brief window of calm to make a plan and gather supplies. Stock up on essentials like food, water, batteries, and warm clothing. Make sure your home is ready to withstand heavy snow and strong winds. Dramatic changes are coming. The blue skies you see now will soon turn gray and ominous as the first signs of the storm approach. Gentle breezes will quickly become howling winds, rattling windows and making travel dangerous. The power of this storm will be felt in every gust, and when the first snowflakes begin to fall, they'll mark the start of a dangerous winter event, one that could last for days and leave a lasting impact on our communities. We'll be here to guide you through everything you need to know: how to stay safe, what to expect, and how to protect your family and property. Don't wait for the storm to arrive before you act. Secure your home, check on your neighbors, and make sure everyone you care about is ready. This is your chance to prepare, to take control before the storm takes over. Gather your emergency kit, check your supplies, and review your safety plan. Stay alert, stay informed, and stay safe. We'll walk you through every step. Let's get started. Together, we can weather this winter giant. Let's break down the storm's path. It hits the Pacific Northwest late Friday, September 26. Seattle and Portland get heavy rain, while the Cascades see major snow. By Saturday, it barrels into Montana and Wyoming, bringing blizzard conditions and shutting down major highways. Sunday, the upper Midwest, Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, gets hammered with heavy accumulating snow. Cities like Minneapolis and Fargo could see the highest totals. The storm slows, letting snow pile up and straining infrastructure. By Monday, it reaches the Great Lakes and Northeast. Lake-effect snow could boost totals in interior New York, Vermont, and New Hampshire. Boston and New York City will be right on the rain-snow line, making for a tricky forecast. Some will see heavy snow, others a wintry mix or cold rain. We'll keep a close eye on these details. Stay tuned for updates. This storm isn't just about snow, it's a complex, multifaceted event that will bring a dangerous mix of winter weather to millions. As the system moves in, it's important to understand the difference between snow and ice and how each can impact your community in very different ways. For the northern tier, places like the Dakotas, Minnesota, and the interior Northeast, prepare for feet of heavy, wet snow. This isn't just a dusting, it's enough to shut down entire cities, close highways, and make travel nearly impossible. Snow will pile up quickly, creating deep drifts that can bury cars, block driveways, and even trap people in their homes. Emergency services may be delayed, so it's crucial to plan ahead. But along the southern edge of the storm, a different threat emerges, a dangerous ice corridor stretching from Nebraska through Ohio and Pennsylvania. Here, instead of snow, freezing rain will fall, creating a slick, invisible layer of ice on every surface it touches. Freezing rain will coat roads, trees, and power lines in a thick glaze of ice. This can lead to widespread power outages as the weight of the ice brings down branches and utility lines. Roads will become treacherous, and even a short drive or walk can turn dangerous in an instant. Ice is far more dangerous than snow. A quarter inch is all it takes to snap tree limbs and bring down power lines. The damage can be severe and long-lasting, leaving neighborhoods in the dark and cold for days, sometimes even a week or more. Walking and driving become hazardous, with sidewalks and roads turning into sheets of glass. Power outages can leave families without heat or light, forcing them to rely on flashlights and blankets to stay safe and warm. Emergency crews may struggle to reach those in need. Strong winds will only make things worse, intensifying both the snow and ice impacts. Blizzard conditions will reduce visibility to near zero, while gusts put extra stress on already ice-laden trees and power lines, increasing the risk of more outages and damage. It's vital to know your zone. Are you in the heavy snow area or the ice corridor? Your preparations will depend on what's coming. Stock up on essentials, check your emergency kits, and make sure you have a way to stay informed as the storm evolves. The combination of heavy precipitation and strong winds makes this storm especially potent. It's not just about what falls from the sky, but how the wind drives it, creating drifts, knocking down trees, and making conditions even more dangerous. Prepare now for what's coming to your area. Don't underestimate the risks. Whether it's deep snow or thick ice, both can be life-threatening if you're not ready. Stay informed, check local alerts, and take action to protect yourself, your family, and your neighbors. The time to act is before the storm hits. This storm drags in a brutal Arctic blast, temperatures more typical of January than September. After the snow and ice, expect lows in the single digits or below zero, with highs struggling to reach the teens. That's 30 to 40 degrees below average. Wind chills will make it feel even colder, risking frostbite in under 30 minutes. Hypothermia is a real threat, especially if you lose power. Pipes can freeze and burst, car batteries will fail, and travel will be dangerous. Prepare for the possibility of being without heat in life-threatening cold. This isn't just inconvenient, it's dangerous. Make sure you're ready for the deep freeze. Why is this storm different? What makes it stand out from the countless winter storms we've seen before? Let's break down exactly why this event is unlike anything most of us have experienced in recent memory. First, the timing. Late September storms this powerful are extremely rare. Usually we associate heavy snow and ice with the heart of winter, not the early days of fall. This storm is arriving weeks, even months, before most people expect to see any significant winter weather. The early arrival catches everyone off guard, from city officials to families at home. Most people aren't ready for winter yet. Lawns are still being mowed, leaves are just starting to fall, and winter gear is packed away. Cars don't have snow tires, and many homes haven't had their heating systems checked. This lack of preparation means the impact will be much greater than a typical winter storm. Second, trees still have leaves, making them especially vulnerable to heavy snow and ice. Unlike bare winter branches, leafy trees catch and hold much more snow, increasing the risk of damage. Leafy branches catch more weight, leading to widespread breakage and power outages. Downed trees and limbs can block roads, damage property, and knock out electricity for days or even weeks in some areas. Third, the storm's footprint is massive, stretching resources thin across multiple states. This isn't a localized event, it's a sprawling system affecting millions of people, overwhelming emergency services and utility crews. Emergency crews can't be everywhere at once, so recovery will be slow. With so many communities impacted at the same time, help may take longer to arrive, and some areas could be isolated for extended periods. Finally, it's not just snow, not just ice, not just cold, it's all three, hitting at once. The combination of heavy snow, dangerous ice, and a sudden plunge in temperatures creates a perfect storm of hazards, making travel treacherous and daily life extremely difficult. Some areas get heavy snow and a flash freeze, others crippling ice and outages. The variety of threats means that no two neighborhoods will experience the storm in exactly the same way, making it even harder to predict and prepare for. You need a comprehensive plan. Focus on all hazards, not just one. Stock up on essentials, check your emergency supplies, and make sure you have a way to stay warm and safe if the power goes out. Think ahead about food, water, and medical needs. This is a multi-threat event. Don't underestimate it. Prepare for extended disruptions to power, transportation, and communication. It's better to be over-prepared than caught off guard. Be ready to be self-sufficient. You may need to rely on your own resources for several days or even longer until help arrives or services are restored. Make sure everyone in your household knows the plan. This is why we call it a game changer. Take it seriously. The decisions you make now could determine how well you and your loved ones get through this unprecedented storm. Time to prepare your home and family. Stock up on non-perishable food and water, enough for at least 72 hours. Don't forget a manual can opener. Have flashlights, extra batteries, and a battery-powered or hand-crank weather radio. Gather blankets, sleeping bags, and warm clothes for everyone. Secure outdoor items and check smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. If you use a generator or alternative heat, follow safety guidelines. Make a family communication plan. Designate an out-of-state contact. Talk to your kids calmly about what to do. Don't forget pets. Have food, water, and meds for them. A little planning now makes a big difference later. Don't wait. Start preparing. Stay organized and ready. Your safety depends on it. If you don't have to travel, stay home. Roads will be dangerous or impassable. First responders may not reach you quickly. If you must go out, prep your vehicle. Check tires, battery, fluids, and fill the gas tank. Tell someone your route and arrival time. Keep a winter survival kit. Blankets, warm clothes, flashlight, shovel, snacks, water, sand or cat litter, and jumper cables. If stranded, stay with your car. It's your best shelter. Don't walk for help in a blizzard. Mark your car with a bright cloth, run the engine for heat 10 minutes per hour, and keep the exhaust pipe clear. Crack a window for fresh air. Stay calm and wait for help. Smart travel decisions save lives. Be prepared for the worst. Power outages are likely and could last days. If you have a generator, use it safely, always outdoors, away from windows and doors. Never run a generator inside. Store enough fuel and test it before the storm. Without a generator, conserve heat. Close off unused rooms, block drafts, and dress in layers. Huddle together for warmth. Keep fridge and freezer doors closed. Use non-perishable food first. Use flashlights, not candles, for light. Stock up on batteries. Plan for warmth, food, and light. Being ready for outages is essential. As the storm approaches, it's time to act. Take these warnings seriously. Your safety depends on it. Stay informed with local updates. Stay off the roads once the storm begins. Check on neighbors, especially the vulnerable. After the storm, be cautious. Shoveling heavy snow can be dangerous, and downed power lines are deadly. Dress in layers and protect against frostbite and hypothermia. Community matters. Look out for each other. Respect the storm's power. Make a plan, gather supplies, and stay safe. We'll be here with you through every step. Together we can weather this storm. Stay safe, everyone.